Hey, Dave. I have Mac and Kathy here. These are the folks that have a 1969, you're going to love this, Corvette that they want us to do.
It's one of my favorite cars in the world.
69 is the year that we met.
Really?
Yes.
You're kidding me.
So that's where that year became special for us.
You guys are both 3?
Yes.
All right, good.
And a half.
And a half, okay, all right. On this episode of Counting Cars, 69 Vet. It needs a lot of love.
Every square inch of this car has got to be stripped
Down to its bare glass.
I do estate sales, and we come across great finds here and there. They've been sitting in the garage for over 40 years, untouched.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Ryan, come on, man, bring out my vet. You hate it, right? This is Counting Cars. It's just a magnificent ride, 69 Corvettes. Tell me about this car. How long have you had her?
Almost 3 years, and I bought it online.
Okay.
Long story, a lot of nightmare getting it. When it was shipped,
Yeah.
it got caught up in customs, Niagara Falls, set in a yard and rained for 2 weeks. When the car was delivered to us, had standing water inside the car, chunks of mud, looked like they were joyriding with it.
Oh.
So it was quite disappointing when we got the car.
I'm sorry. I hate hearing things like that.
Yeah.
It's
You know.
heartbreaking, so we want to bring the car back
I gotcha.
to close to original. We want a few modifications to it.
I was trying to do as much restoration on it that I could, but running a business, I just don't have the time.
I'm with you. Are there things in particular that you have in mind?
I like biggest tires we can put under it, especially in the rear.
Gotcha.
And I want mag rims. I want a deep dish.
Yes.
Okay.
You're speaking his language.
Piece of cake. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
The car is black.
Okay.
We'd like to keep it black.
Good. I like that.
What kind of budget did you have in mind? And you don't have to give me an exact amount, but give me a range. that
50
we're
to
working.
65.
That's a good range. Thank you guys for bringing me such a gem to have fun with. I'm all in. Get the car here, Kev. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'll see you guys soon.
All
Okay,
right,
Danny,
nice to
thank
meet
you.
69 Corvette. Oh, man, it's going to be tough not to steal.
What's up?
You're chauffeuring him around?
Yeah, it looks that way. Good to see you, man.
What's your name?
Chris.
Mike.
Big Ryan's got a friend who has some really old cars, and he's putting them up for auction, but he wanted to give us first crack at them. Danny and Ryan are working on this Corvette project, so it's up to Mike and myself to look at these vehicles to see if they're worth buying.
Chris, so what do you do now?
I do estate sales, and we come across great finds here and there.
Right, so did the owner pass away? Is
He
that
did
what
pass
happened?
away, yeah.
Okay.
92-year-old gentleman passed away.
How long has this thing been chilling? From what Chris and I could find out from looking at all the paperwork and the tags on the plates, parked since '77.
1977. Wow. Chris, what are you looking to get out of this? Do you have any number in your head?
At this time, we're just trying to take bids and see the highest we can get for it.
Ballpark figure?
I'd feel comfortable with $5 grand.
Okay.
I think that's a fair offer.
I got you.
There's unknowns with it too.
Right.
And granted, it's a 4-door. Danny's, we all know he's not big on the 4-doors.
Yeah, right.
But Chris does have a 2-door.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, what you got?
60 Buick convertible.
Oh.
Ooh, and a convertible.
Wow.
It's a 1960 Buick Electra 225.
This right here is badass.
By the late 1950s, Buick sought sales plummeting, so they introduced a completely new line of cars to try and buck that trend. And the Electra was the most luxurious in the lineup. The 225, named for its length in inches, came standard with power steering, power brakes, and a nailhead V8 engine. Its completely new style was widely popular, reviving the Buick company and remaining one of the highest-selling Buicks for more than 30 years.
This car is amazing.
So I found this in the garage in the estate. It was covered with stuff all on it, and we undid it all and just found this beauty.
The fact that these cars have sat for so long and they're in such great shape.
And it was used only for parades.
Wow. This car is gorgeous.
The interior of this car, go take a look at this thing. And I'm talking, Kevin, the rack for the convertible top down to the carpet.
Just looking at the seats right now, oh my gosh. This is a time capsule.
It doesn't need any cosmetics.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, look at the convertible top.
It almost represents a chop top.
And you know, I'm not much of a convertible person, but on this car, I like it.
You see under the hood? Chris, do you mind if they go for it?
What do we got under there? What do we got?
Oh my. Wow.
I believe it's a 425.
I'm definitely gonna let Danny know about this. I'll tell him about it.
Nothing's altered. You know, factory stickers.
Yeah.
Markings
Has this
on
one
the
been sitting
firewall.
for 40 years?
Yep.
40 years.
Danny would fall in love with this.
This is beautiful.
This is a DK collection.
This one right here, I already know he's going to want to make an offer on this.
Are you sure you're even going to tell him? I mean, your job's to piss and moan at him, so stop spending money, stop buying cars, running out of space.
The only thing is if he finds out about it later, I could be in deep.
That's true.
If you guys had to just give me a range, a number to start at.
Aren't these anywhere? But you look at convertibles, what they're going for on the market now, it can go from 10 grand to 50 grand.
Yeah.
An all original ragtop factory AC.
So was your bid 10 grand or 8?
It was a little more than 10.
12?
A little higher.
Yeah, hey, I'll say 20 grand. Yeah.
Do you have 20 grand with you?
Oh, I don't even know what 20 grand looks like.
I don't know if he's
Like, I couldn't even recognize it in a
Have you
picture.
even been in the same room with 20 grand?
No, I don't even know.
Chris, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kev, for
Man,
stopping
this
by.
has been a treat, right? Thank
Always
you very
good,
much.
man.
Yeah. I'm going to let Danny know about this, and I will get a number to you.
Okay.
Definitely worth
Thanks a lot.
considering.
Yeah, yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous ride. You know Danny is going to fall in love with this car.
That's not Danny's car?
No, it's a customer car.
I don't buy that.
Sup, fellas?
What's going on?
Ryan? This is going on.
You bought another Corvette, right?
Oh, bro, customer's car. 69 Vet, big block, 4-speed, side pipe.
Really? A big block 4-speed car.
Yeah, it's a fantasy car for me, man. 1969 marked the first year the Stingray name badge was offered on the C3. Since Chevy began rolling out these beauties in the early 1950s, they've stuck to a nautical name theme to appeal to men coming home from war overseas. Corvettes themselves are named for small warships, and all their models named for marine life, like the Stingray, Mako Shark, and Manta Ray. Their classic body designs are as sleek as their fishy namesakes.
This one's gonna hurt you, isn't it? This is gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, here's what we got to do, fellas. It needs a lot of love. Whoever did the paint on the car did not do it properly. All through here.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see.
Everything's coming apart. That's the bad news. The good news is it's a phenomenal car. Underneath has already been suspension work, there's been brake upgrades, there's been all bunch of really nice things like that. So it's a really good car.
It's got a good look to it.
It's got a great look to it.
I even like the interior.
I
like the interior
the
color.
interior. The man has good taste.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the outside, he wants something graphic-wise very subtle.
So we're looking at doing something like obvious with the blue, like a blue graphic of some kind?
Absolutely, to tie into that interior.
Okay.
Everybody cool with it?
Absolutely, yep.
Thank you. Done. Thank you. So where are we going, dude?
I met a lady.
Yeah.
She's got a really, really nice 70 Blazer.
Really?
But she said her husband's got a 442.
What year?
It's old.
Mike desperately wants to paint that 69 Corvette, so I told him if he found me a car to flip, I'd give him a crack at working with Ryan. He said he went out yesterday with Paulie and found something that I've definitely got to see. But knowing Mike, I don't have my hopes up. Oh, is this the Blazer?
That's
right
the
there?
Blazer right there.
Okay.
I mean, hey, she said come back.
All right, well, let's see what he's got, man. Let's check this baby out.
I couldn't have made that bad of an impression. She's allowing me to come back.
Right. This looks like a 70 as well.
We haven't done many of these, have we? Ever?
No. This is beautiful. Oh, dude, he's got an 8-speed gear bender.
Wow, is that nice?
Should we say hello?
Yeah, I'll go knock.
This is a good-looking car, man. Mike dragged me out here to check out this Olds that he said I'd be interested in. I was really skeptical, but I gotta tell you, I think he got it right. I'm really hoping Mike remembered to tell the guy we were stopping by, or this is gonna be a total waste of time.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Mike from Counts Customs.
I'm Ed.
This is the boss man, Danny.
How are you? Ed?
Yeah.
I'm Danny. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Ed, look at this car. This is beautiful. So what all is her story? She's a 70? Is she a 40? He. Okay. All right. He's a 70. Is it a real W30?
Real, authentic W30.
W30, it literally translated means I'm gonna whoop your butt.
Yeah.
The 1970 442 was arguably one of the most beautiful cars Oldsmobile ever produced, and this limited edition W30 version was without a doubt the most powerful. With a V8 pushing 370 horses, this thing had enough power to feel like a fighter jet taking off from the moment your foot hit the pedal. For many car guys, myself included, this baby is one of the most sought-after Oldsmobiles ever produced. Ed, she's in gorgeous shape. What's her story?
Well, I found it on blocks here.
Here in Vegas?
Yep. And when I did go up and knock on the guy's door, they said, make me an offer. I said, 28. They said, I'll take 25. And I never had anybody ever say that before.
Who takes down their own price?
Nobody. I put it all back to stock. I saved all my stock pieces and parts.
The red with the white is just beautiful. Who makes these wheels? Those wheels are so
I had them
cool,
made.
man.
I didn't want any spokes.
Yeah.
I didn't want any lug nuts.
That's so nice.
I wanted to look more Bonneville-y.
Yeah. Do you mind if we take a little walk around her here?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I do love that interior.
It's factory stock.
Under the hood, you're hiding a gorgeous 455, I imagine, sir?
Yes, completely back to stock.
Really? Can we take a peek?
Sure.
Would love to see it. Would love to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow. Brother, this is beautiful. You ain't kidding. W30 inner fender wells. Look at that.
And a very large quadrijet.
Wow.
It's an 850 quadrijet.
Is it really an 850 quadrijet? That's huge. Bro, I gotta tell you, this car is absolutely beautiful. Can we hear this baby run?
Yeah, if I can find the keys.
Do I know quality or do I know quality?
You rarely do, but this one right here, man, you got this one right.
And that's stock?
Yeah.
We're hear the exhaust now.
Yeah. Bro, this sounds like music back here.
Dude, that sounds badass.
It sounds like
music.
music.
That sounds like a stock vehicle. That sounds so tough.
This car, 442s were nice, and then the W30 was just, we're gonna make a statement.
This is the holy grail one.
Right,
basically.
Right. They made a statement with the W30. Ed, this car is beautiful, bro. I take it, Ed, this is something that you're probably not looking to get rid of.
No.
I don't blame you.
I thought about getting buried in it.
If you had to guess, Ed, what's a car like this worth these days?
They just had one run across the block at Barrett Jackson in Scottsdale. It went for $85,000.
Ed, thank you. Thank you so much. And beautiful car. Man, that is just beautiful. Today was proper. Dean, what's happening, brother?
How you doing, Danny?
Man, I'm great. Dean's one of my main mechanics. He's been digging into this Corvette, says he's got some ideas he wants to talk about. Dean's done a lot of great work on a ton of cars over the years, but I like to check with my guys to always make sure we're on the same page. I want to talk about this car that I love so much.
Oh, vets are fun.
This is one of my favorites, too. 69. Come on.
4-speed?
4-speed. Big block. I see we have made major progress. The fender flares are looking great.
Yes. Not as large as we normally do, but
no,
you know,
subtle.
He wants his tire under the car.
So we're doing that offset trailing?
Yes, sir. 9-inch wheel with a 10-inch tread.
Perfect. And in the front, it's mildly flared as well?
Yeah, it's going to be an 8.5 wheel with a 9-inch tread. They're going to be right to the edge, just like we did the last couple of vets we've done.
The fact that it's a non-numbers matching car means there's no rules.
Right.
It's not like we're hurting a huge collector piece by flaring it and stuff like that.
We've already completed our electric headlights.
These pop-up headlights are always a pain in the butt. You always got one coming up crooked and one coming down and one banging around like this. That is a nice control arm setup.
We did 2 bay arms, coilover shocks in the front.
Nice.
We did the rear with the offset trailing. No monoleaf system on this, but it's going to be good.
Okay.
We're just finishing up the engine.
Good. I know we got a big block.
Yep.
I know it's 427.
Yep. We believe it's the smaller.
Either 390 or 400 horse.
Yes, we think it's a 400.
But I don't know that we got enough clearance for a high rise with a big block.
Big blocks are really tall in the car, and we'd have to cut the hood up, and we don't really want to do that.
No.
So what we found out, if we go get a stock Corvette air cleaner base.
The bottom side.
Yes. 3-inch drop versus 2. We don't have to cut the hood.
And with the exhaust?
We're doing the side pipes?
Yeah, dude, we're doing full, old school hooker side mount headers.
Yes.
4-into-1 into the side pipe.
Yes.
Beautiful. With those flares, it fills it out. That L88 hood, that long L88 hood in here, the car's gonna get really, really masculine.
It becomes a CK product.
I like the way you think. Maybe I should just, try to talk him into selling it when he's done with it. All right.
That's up to you. I'm just going to finish it, and we'll go from there.
All right, perfect. If you got any problems, holler, but right now it looks like you're on the right track.
We're getting close.
I want to see when this intake gets here.
Okay.
We'll see how that all works.
Okay, man. Take it easy.
Thank you. 69 Corvette, I swear. My favorite cars in the world.
The folks that have a 1969 Corvette that they want us to do.
Mac and Kathy came to me with one of my favorite cars of all times, a 1969 Corvette. As far as I'm concerned, this ain't even work, man, but the hardest part is giving this baby back when they're done. This poor baby had a rough past and needed a complete facelift. We stripped her down to absolutely nothing, and we're taking this baby from a cool Corvette to that Counts Customs collectible. Come on out, come on out. Mac and Kathy, they're here today, and man, I hope they love it. I know I do. You're always going to be in my heart and in my head because you brought me your 1969 Corvette. I'm a Corvette guy. I've been a Corvette guy my life. And I built this 69 Vet as if it was mine. Shockingly enough, I don't own a 69 Vet. I will one of these days. So if I got any of this wrong, I'm happy about that because I really hope you hate it and tell me to shove it down my throat because I will gladly buy this car off of you.
I'm in the passenger seat no matter who's driving.
Ryan, come on, man, bring out my Vet.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
This car had a good foundation, but needed a special touch to fix a lot of problems and imperfect work. To bring her back to life, we added flared fenders, hooker side mount headers, larger wheels to give her that mean stance. Then we completely upgraded everything under the hood, including overhauling that badass big block 427. Ryan pulled out all the stops on this paint job, painting her in black with beautiful electric blue motion style graphics to match that interior. I've seen some beautiful 69 Corvettes in my life, but I gotta tell you, this one is truly something special. When you brought her, I fell in love with that teal. So I wanted to incorporate the teal on the outside with the inside. You're looking at a car that would pay tribute to, pay respect to, not replicating the motion Corvettes of the late 60s, early 70s, but with our own vibe on it.
Look at the sparkle in that paint.
Exactly. You lose a lot of the flavor of the car with the black paint job. So I added a ice pearl and a crystal blue pearl.
Oh, in the black.
In the black.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. The black really dances.
Wow.
In the black.
Wow. It's just unbelievable.
Open her up, she's yours, sadly enough.
Wow.
The suede inserts in the seats not only are cool looking, but they're functional. They hold you in place.
So when you zip around a corner,
You're not sliding out of the car. These wheels are the old school US mags.
That's what I wanted.
That was correct for back in the day.
Yep.
Oh, he's been talking about them for weeks.
The car has been fender flared on all four corners. Not
Tastefully.
huge. Tastefully. Yes. Just enough to be able to get this beef underneath of it. I'm huge on the chrome luggage racks. I just think they're so cool, so I wanted to put that back on the car.
We haven't even looked at the engine.
I'm gonna go pop the hood.
Wow.
Woo. Beautiful.
Electronic ignition.
This car's ready to just enjoy. Am I crying over here?
This car's ready to do some damage.
I hear it. Really is. Amen, brother.
Wow.
You hate it, right?
You guys far exceeded my expectations, and wow.
No, we haven't.
Wow.
Thrilling, thrilling. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well,
Beautiful.
that's
Absolutely.
lastly, that's the last thing I want to say, is thank you two for trusting me with such an amazing car.
Yeah.
Could I see you guys maybe try it on? How's it feel?
Whoa.
Feels good so far?
Yeah.
I love it. Man, this Corvette came out so beautiful. It pains me to watch this thing go away. She's one of my favorites to ever come and go out of this shop. But to see that look on Mac and Kathy's face, that makes it all worthwhile. I'm just really sad to see this beautiful old vet go away.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
That's how you're supposed to drive it.